get started.
Me too. I was still on the 15th in 2011.
Alright,
Oh
let's-
yeah. Oh, that's right. 2013 this one started. Or was that? Oh, that was when Arma came out. When did this one? When did this?
That was weird.
Must have came out like 2012, 2013.
Oh.
What are you doing? Why
Me?
didn't you just attach my corpse to the back of a goat?
What the
Pussy.
fuck you doing? Put him
Just call him a
inside of a
pussy?
goat. Put him inside of a goat pussy.
I thought he was attaching it to me for a second there. I was like, yo, do not do that to me.
Why am I getting involved in your ritual? Get me out of this.
No.
Man, did they bring back MK Ultra?
Oh, what?
No.
Aye, aye, aye.
Yes.
Great. Did my loadout save? Otherwise, who fucking cares? You guys ready to brief?
I see it.
Who fucking cares?
I am.
Alright, now you can put it in a body bag.
We already pissed on it. It's okay.
Aye, aye, aye. Good night, Frambloom.
I'm gonna
Go
turn
in
the
the
key.
front, dude.
Open the doors!
Oh, pilot seats are taken.
Oh, I can't even open the ramp from there. That's funny.
There you go.
Public if you want to.
Anything for you.
Like, do you want a shot in the mouth? Is that your way of asking?
She's sucking on the tan too.
Jesus. I need a map. That would probably help.
Let's go!
What are you, new?
Been here, bro?
30 or
31. 30.1.
I don't know what that is, but you're not bringing it. Oh, someone
2011.
share him a loadout.
Alatar. 2011.
Here, Avatar.
We should go to 2011.
Alright, so they're just getting set up. And then after I give them their brief, I'll give a rundown of what's actually going to happen today.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Somebody already got one.
Oh, good, I get to redo my radios. Oh, we need to decide on fucking call signs. We'll be Thunder, and you'll be Head.
Alright, I'll tell my fiance.
Heed.
Peeper. New.
Thunder and
Can
Head.
I
And
insist
I
on
think
these
there's
nuts?
8 of them.
Crime still
9 of them.
but
1,
it's
2, 3,
huge
4,
pillar.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9.
One of the best forgotten comedies of all time, for sure.
That was So I Married an Axe Murderer, right?
Deep in Head. Well, that would require me to
job.
actually
yeah.
put some effort into thinking of the call
In
sign.
the-
Mike
off.
Myers at his
It's
early
like fucking
times.
6 a.m. It's 5 a.m. The sun's not going down for like 16 hours.
Thank God.
No, Ham. No, that's no bueno.
We can be call sign Lightning. Lightning 1. What do you want your call sign to be?
I'll be Thunder.
Okay.
So we're doing Thunder and Lightning?
He's talking about himself.
Yeah, it's
Computer
very,
man.
very frightening.
Okay. Galileo.
Eagle rope.
All right, are we all ready? It looks like we're all ready.
Lightning on 3-0.
Roger on 3-0.
Okay. Huh?
Test 3-0. Hello. Get on the right.
Yeah, good check.
Hello. There we go. Okay.
Did I not?
Bring it in a little bit closer. To him, not me.
To who? I can't even see him, bro.
What are you
Nobody
talking
there.
about?
You're saying shit.
He's got such a big mouth.
Are you invisible
I
to
hope that's
everyone
his
but me?
mouth.
Did you guys see Liru?
No.
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 I see a Charlie Martinez.
And
and a
very nice
Chinook.
tuxedo.
And they see a helicopter. Is he the helicopter?
Is he identifying
Is he
as a
Optimus?
Chinook?
Wait, what was the Transformer that was a Chinook?
That's the one that murdered all the fucking Air Force guys. Fuck that guy.
No, that was that Chinook?
No, it was
Thought it was a plane.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
The Stallion?
Stallion.
That's my favorite helicopter, except for that one. Fuck that one. Can you guys see Liru now?
No.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Can you put down
No.
like another AI or something? Oh, there you go.
There he is.
Yeah.
Hey, Liru.
There you go. The real problem solver. Okay, now bring it in a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Question is, can we hear him?
No.
Yeah, we can hear him.
And Clemens opened his... Oh, wait, no, he's still here. Cool. All right. Here's the background to today's operation. So, there was a platoon of Rangers conducting a point raid in Bakadia. Their task was to capture a few HVIs, as well as gather intel off of local insurgent operations. Their operation has been a success for the most part. However, after going over some of the intel with command, it was discovered that 2 members were able to get away. All we can identify them with are they were wearing berets and they fled in a yellow off-road. Out of character, this is an engineer off-road. It's not one of the vanilla ones because the vanilla one, the color is client-side changing, so it's going to be specifically that yellow engineer off-road, but back in character. The vehicle, we believe, is fleeing to a compound somewhere in the village of Salquin, grid ref 092174. We've shaded it in red for easy access on the map. We also know the route that they are taking, and it will take them about 15 to 20 minutes to actually get to that village. Command has offered a QRF element to set up a blocking position, which is in the form of a SEAL team, which is you guys. So, you guys are going to be boarding this Chinook behind me and landing in an open area on the village of Nylaya and setting up a blocking position to intercept these 2 individuals and take them into custody. If they happen to be killed during this engagement, that is also fine. That is why we're requesting you bring a few body bags to at least recover their bodies so we can confirm it with the intel we have received. Any questions?
Doesn't seem like it.
All right, when you're ready, feel free to board. We'll have the pilots take you in. Are they lightning and my thunder? I already forgot. That's how bad I am with this stuff, man. Your thunder, alright. Okay. Now, if this is done right, theoretically, this should work. Because I was literally testing it before we started the stream. If it doesn't work, then that's a bit annoying, but, you know, c'est la vie at that point. Alright, anyway. Hi everyone, Wee Woo here. This is one of our... Oh no. everything goes horribly wrong style operations. Let me explain. Last night I was browsing through my archive of, you know, nearly 1,000 pages, actually it's over 1,000 pages of operation possibilities and notes, and I stumbled off of my entire section based off of Special Forces, catastrophes, and other failures. I was looking over our notes for Red Wings, which we've run with this group a while back, and then I came across something else. That is Extortion 17. Extortion 17 is an incident back in 2011 where it's considered a little worse than Red Wings. A helicopter containing 17 dev crew members that were part of SEAL Team 6 and I think it was either 7 or 9 Afghani commandos with an interpreter was shot down by an RPG and all hands were lost. And a ranger platoon ended up running, I think, 7 kilometers to get to that position to then try to administer medical, but it was a mess. So I've decided to take that as a bit of inspiration for today's operation, where we are simply setting up a blocking position, but we're going to have an RPG, which is why there is an explosive attached to that helicopter. I've set it to invincible. I hope to God it's going to land properly. But, you know, if it doesn't, that's fine. Also, I think I was supposed to garrison this one position, but at this point, that is not what I wanted. Little smoke effect, don't worry about it. That was the wrong pace bind, but that's fine. So they're playing as the SEALs, but again, for the sake of this operation, they're going to survive, and then we're going to have a massive Charlie Foxtrot to play with, so... And right off the bat, the operation begins. I'm going to let them get away from that and then cook it off. And now let's send everything we've got at them. Yeah, Trooper should still be alive. I think they're setting up a blocking position at this point. Now I'm going to take that off of invincibility, and I'm going to now destroy it. If I can get the vehicles to come out. Alright. And since this is a 506 stop, I do need to dial up the AI to 11, because otherwise things are going to get a bit messy. Alright, there we go. Well, I was hoping the SPG-9 would take the cake there, but, you know, at this point, we work with what we got. I'm going to go ahead and hide myself as well, because... in case they're trying to contact me. I haven't heard anything on the radio. Yeah, that got him out, right? And now we're just going to march
Thunder, this is Lightning on 3-0, over.
Lightning, this is Thunder on 3-0. Send message, over.
Be advised, this entire town was fortified with enemy presence. Break. Our helicopter has been shot down and our pilots are dead. Break. What do you want us to do, over?
Roger. Stand by. Lightning, this is Thunder on 3-0 break. Is your position defensive at this time? Over.
Lightning copies. Over. Lightning out.
Lightning, this is Thunder. Be advised, we will attempt to scramble support where we can. Break. Closest support at this time are the Rangers about 7 kilometers south at this time. I will see what I can do about getting air support to you. Over.
Lightning copies. Over.
Lightning, this is Thunder. Roger, out. Yeah, he wants me to out him if I call him. So.
6.
Oh boy. Wolf, Storm,
old
Phantom,
Lou
thanks for the
doing on
29-month
this fine
resub.
day?
And Mexicon, thanks for the 15-month resub. I'm doing A-okay. Hope you both keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
What sounds like additional shots to the southeast?
And now we throw the book at him. Now, here's the other fun thing. I need to take a copy of this for the sake of debug.
Squad Fate element, tree line 60, 300 approximately.
And now we're going to have this car kind of blitz through everything because these contain the VIPs. I'm going to pull them up to here for now, and we are going to pretty much surround these guys. And Daz, thanks for the 18-month resub. If you were, I can't remember if you played on the ground today or not with the Judgment Day out with us. Hope you enjoyed it, either watching or viewing, because I know I saw you earlier, but nonetheless, hope you enjoying everything. Hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario.
Platoon coming up to southeast, 300 plus meters closing.
And like I said, I have based, you know, the ingress off of a real event, but again, this is just meant to be an ARMA op for a specific community, so I have to tailor things according to that community, so...
Go check the miniguns on that fucking chopper and see if they're still functional.
Fortunately, they are not, because the chopper was destroyed. Because, well, the 50 cal.
Negative on the miniguns. Destroyed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, boy, he decided to drive. I would really like that driver to get into the AO, but he seems to be ignoring me, so we'll just have to go with what we got. But how's everyone doing this evening? I've got this operation planned, and then we have literally, like, 6 or 7 missions to dev. Most of them mini-ops, but I'm going to be doing a lot of mission dev tonight.
Stand by. Tell Rainy to switch to team lead. Copy. Rainy, you're switching to team lead.
I don't know why they just dismounted.
Wrong net.
I've been working with the 506 for a long time. I want to say since 2017, 2018 in terms of Zeusing for them. And then actually joined the unit on and off. Recently I've been playing more with them unit-wise, but there was, I think, a period of 6 months where I was also playing. That scope is not accurate.
Full platoon size element from the north.
Alright, I'm gonna grab Kendall's kit just because I want to see how much ammo did the average player... Okay, yeah, no, he's got a Mark 14, but he's got 34 mags, so 34 times 20 would be 680. Yeah, he's got plenty of ammo.
Contact southwest.
Okay, that driver does not want to go in. I really don't know why. I think Lambs is messing with him a little bit. Actually, no.
I
don't want them to get confused with the vehicle.
About 200 meters with all the sandbags on the roofs.
Will Drum get headshot by me tonight? That's a really great question. I'm going to try not to do a lot of RCing because I've been taking a break from that recently. Because I've noticed that I've been killing way too many dudes recently with that. Yeah, my vehicles just don't want to go. I don't know why, but I'll just keep them on the side.
3-2's breaking down and moving northwest.
But I want to drive him myself, essentially, through the AO to make sure they get... Oh, it's going to do that glitch where I got to...
Additional contacts west on the road, on the mouse compound.
Because of AI routing.
Buildings further west.
But yeah, I've got a lot of mission dev I want to do tonight. It's going to be a lot of garrison work and then a lot of forming some mini games. I've got 14 of the new CDLC keys to give away. A few I'll give away to chat on the 5th of April, and the rest will be running mini games. I'm literally going to put myself as Chris from Total Drama Island and have some fun mini games. Oh no, that's perfect.
There's a target just whizzed by in a fucking truck.
Well, if you can disable the truck, do so.
Someone just messaged me over TeamSpeak, so I gotta go address that in a second. Alright, he's out of view. One moment. Let me figure out what that's for. Oh. Someone had an arsenal boop.
325, 150 meters, more contact.
My rule to 506, if there's anything that happens, I'll try my best to sneak it in. And then I, do my best and then make sure it doesn't break anyone else's immersion.
We're green.
But yeah, his mags got switched out somehow for his gun. It happens. So he's fixing his mags out. Alright, well, otherwise, what do you guys think? How much infantry is too much infantry? I'm thinking, a few hundred to 1,000. I think that should be good enough, right? Right, yeah. Throw another 8 squads. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure we'll get there when we get there, and then I'll go ahead and set stuff up. I'm thinking we'll do a never-ending wave from their south, and then occasionally spawn squads of like 2 to 3 from the other area. That way they always have room to potentially pull back, you know?
Fire team 333 opposite side of town.
Okay. Gonna go chuck that box away. I'm now going to grab my 2 VIPs.
Copy.
I think he just shot me a message saying he was good to go, but let me confirm that real quick. And I think we're good. All right, cool. But yeah, again, when you do smaller scale work as a Zeus game master, you gotta just kind of go with the flow at that point. Shit happens, nothing you can do about that. You just gotta work with everyone. Alright, now, they have the option of continuing to run on the objective. I just want to set these guys up.
Squad to platoon size coming down the hill west, bearing 249, 200 meters.
Copy.
I already forgot if I'm thunder or lightning, so if someone in chat can remind me, because my memory is, brr. I'll throw another team in. But how are you all doing? Oh, they don't really have a lot of AT. I could do a BMP1, but at the same time, they don't really have a lot to work with. And I don't really see them looting AT at the moment. Okay, no, we do have a Mons gunner. Never mind. That is all void. I can do it. Let's go ahead, Islamic State, APCs. Let's grab IFE, BMP1. The thing with them is they have Lamb's AI, though, so the BMP is going to start engaging from, like, super far out. I'm thunder, they're lightning. Okay. All right. Lightning, this is Thunder on 3-0. Message over.
This is Lightning's in traffic.
Be advised, the Rangers are moving up to you from their previous position. However, they are at least 7 or 8 kilometers away. Break. It will take them roughly 45 minutes to an hour to get to you on the quickest routes. Break. We could also try moving you out of the LZ and putting you somewhere else to potentially have a helicopter pick you
Break.
up.
I hear an armor piece. Someone get on that SPG truck. And get the malls ready.
But we can get another LZ and pick you guys up if that is not going to be tenable. However, we're going to have to try to route you away from where the contact is. Alternatively, you can continue on assignment if you believe the operation is tenable. How copy?
Say again, all after alternatively.
Lightning, this is Thunder. Saying again, break. Alternatively, if you believe the operation is still tenable, you can continue on assignment. Over.
Roger, be advised our target vehicle blew past us about 5 minutes ago, heading north.
Lightning, this is Thunder. A firm break. Intel suggests that they are probably still going to make their way to the safe houses in Salquin. So you can push on and try to clear those, or we can try to extract you, or you can wait for the Rangers. Over.
Lightning, Roger, over.
Thunder, solid copy. It's up to you. Please let me know what you want to choose to do. Out. Well, no, I shouldn't have outed him. Okay. I'm assuming he needs time, but I worded that poorly.
Does anyone have eyes on that SPG truck?
Move it down the street to the edge of town to the southeast.
That's okay. It's because I'm trying to juggle so much.
You moved it?
A-firm, I moved it.
Okay, Roger, I see you. Did anyone actually get eyes on that armor piece?
Yeah, I might grab a machine gun. Again, I'm trying to limit my RCing here. With everything, but again, we'll constantly put pressure on them from the sides, but occasionally have stuff on the north. And set patrols and whatnot. We all have our oopsies. I know, again, I'm not perfect, but I do my best to try to balance everything. Enemy tech level is, it's 2011, give or take, if we're going to model this off of the actual Extortion 17 shoot down. So they don't have a lot of fancy stuff right now because mainly the locals got that fancy stuff from the U.S. after the Afghan pullout, which was, what, 2 years ago? So right now it's really just Dirt Farmer AK style.
3 is green on all of them.
So I don't have drones just yet. That was really like a 20...
2 is still green.
I'd say 2016 to 2020 before you really started seeing that. Well, I know dwarves, but you're talking to me. How many times have I accidentally headshotted people while RCing?
To the northwest edge of
it's kind of embarrassing, to be honest.
What do you want me to do with this SPG truck?
Bring it with us. I can still hear that armor piece moving around out there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason I post videos of me just, like, showcasing it. Like, guys, I've got a Kar 98 bolt-action rifle. That's a DevGru operator up there with the best tech ever. Watch this as I headshot him, and he's 150 meters away from me, and I don't even look down my sight. 5 seconds later. Yep, and drum's unconscious.
Probably an SPG truck.
But here's the thing. They don't like it when I do that because I headshot them. I knock them out, and that causes issues. So, you know. I want to get myself out of those situations, and again, since they've got Lamb's AI playing, I can just, you know, let this play out properly and just focus on what we've got right here, you know? And I can talk a bit more with you guys, because, I mean, the Terminator stream earlier today, I wasn't really able to talk to you guys at all, because I was busy microing the hell out of that up, but here, we can be a bit more casual.
At least 2 squads to southeast.
And I can say, hey, you know, I've got other I've got, you know, other stuff I want to do tonight. I might have to help Bloodwing do some cooking for, like, some quiches and some other stuff, but either at, you know, 11 or 12 p.m. EST, I'll be able to come back on, and I want to do some decent stuff. I don't really want to do indirect fire because it doesn't... You could make an argument I could shell this town with the amount of stuff I've got. Oh, hey, look, Drum just got... There's your indirect fire. Technically, any shells that they lob into the AO are indirect. That thing really wants to touch Drum. I can't tell if it's trying to hit this vehicle or if it's just I think it's just passing by. But yeah, I know when you say IDF, you probably mean a mortar, but I could also technically remote control any RPG and fire it in. But the AI will also do that, so... I think Stewart's looking for it. Yeah, he sees it, he just has a really bad angle on it. But you can see it in his camera feed.
BMP southeast, 132. BMP moving southwest.
Yeah, that's what scares me, which is why I try not to RC when I'm just trying to be cinematic. Like, I'll accidentally kill, like, the squad leader or the medic or someone important, and it's like, whoops.
Seaburning 141 for that,
I wasn't supposed to do that. But, you know, oops. Oh, well. But yeah, I'm thinking for the 506, I'll just grab a few one-offs in my document that I never got around to, and I'll do stuff for that, because there's plenty of one-offs I can get done. I think that was just short. That or it had a weak hit.
Rocket was short.
Yeah.
I got a patch. I'm off the truck.
But yeah, like I said, I'm going to focus on letting them have leeway coming in.
2 actuals. First aiding.
Putting in some squads of infantry to set up blocking positions, and then we'll be constantly putting pressure on them. That was another weak hit.
Advise the SPG truck is disabled.
Oh, yeah. That's a big oof. Alright, but I'll be trying my best to delete bodies where I can. Because again, with their weapons and medical settings, it's very easy to drop these hostile forces. But, you know, it's a video game. And I know these guys like a lot of high amounts of contact, so... You know, for the... I think it's 9 dudes tonight, if I remember my memory, so we'll see how things go. But I also enjoy watching people shred a bunch of AI, because that's how I like to play my ops. I like them very AI-intensive and absolutely chaotic.
Teams check in.
So, you know. Now you have a cannon fight. I'm gonna be honest, this is better gameplay than, what's that new game? Sea of Thieves?
Check in.
At least you can aim your cannon.
Rechecking it. We need to keep pushing to the northwest edge of town.
No, it's that quadruple A game that Ubisoft made. That's like utter horseshit.
102, keep pushing to the northwest side of town.
But I digress. Yeah, I think the BMP stuck shooting against this tree. Just gonna cook it off.
BMP's destroyed.
Let's see how many AI I can have push them from the rear. Well, I think it's Sea of Thieves. Skull and Bones is... oh no, it might be Skull and Bones too. I don't know. Regardless, all I've heard is it's POS. Same with Suicide Squad, but again, I don't play a lot of games other than a few of my personal favorites, because everything else just seems to be a disappointment. Except for some obvious exceptions, but you know what I mean. Well, yes, I am also just a heretical little insane Zeus that, you know, puts everything under an extreme amount of pressure. there's clearly a few buildings I think I meant to also garrison, but I just didn't. Oops. I have not been able to touch Helldivers yet. However, in my latest plan, I will have time to play it
northeast of where you got
by the second week of April. And that's mainly because I've got people coming over on Friday that are staying with us till Thursday, and I'm just not going to be able to play games regardless, but I'm like 90% close to having things automated. Or completely front-locked. And I'd love to play Helldivers with all of you. I'd love to do like a frickin' 24-hour stream of nothing but Helldivers. There's so many things I have to do in order to free up that time. You just gotta be patient with me, guys. No! Rest in peace, Stuart. He got eaten. Alright, I gotta keep an eye on for him.
Bree is pushing northwest, reference broken building.
He's not back on yet, though. Alright, so here's the thing. I really do need them to move off because I need to clear bodies. So all these yellow marks are also ground marks where guns have been dropped and whatnot. Let's keep the server clean. At least to the best of our freaking ability. And then we'll see how far they've got it.
Push north to that next section of town. Where the busted minaret is.
3 copies.
2 copies.
Alright. Now we're just going to give a general order to OPFOR to continue on. Most of them, I think, are past the vehicle
Are you guys
there.
grabbing that gun truck?
Yeah, April moved to.
Roger.
And I can put a little bit of pressure behind them. I'm going to also introduce some flanking squads as well. And I do have people on the multi tonight, so feel free to keep an eye on that.
Releasing UAZ.
I just need to make sure I did leave an arsenal back there. I can also delete all that because they were doing some target practice stuff. Cool.
Don't push that backwards. Push it north to the next section of town.
You saved your kit, right? Oh boy. That's fine. I'll check again in 20 seconds.
Yeah, I can see it.
Alright, I'll check back in a minute and TP you in. So this is giving them room to do some maneuvering, but I'm also stacking up a bunch of AI. However, the more distance they get, the more AI I'm probably going to have to respawn and push up. Because with lambs, it just helps. They're very, very slow on the actual maneuvering. And especially the repositioning. But I do have a BTR in play right there, though, so that can help pin them down. Alright, he's still kidding. And we're just having them slowly move up. They'll be clearing that area as well. And again, just rifle squads of just a massive amount of militia. Because these guys will literally get 1 or 2 taps. And these guys pack a shit ton of ammo, so. Alright. By the way, to jump around AI, I'm just using the F key by selecting the box and then immediately tapping out. That took me years to figure out existed, and my god, it does save you time. So the 50 cal is immediately taken out. I do have a GMG and a few other fun things set up in that town back there. starting to run into a limitation with the sheer amount of AI I have down. So I will need to put up some pretty serious amounts of blocking forces just to pin them, so they can then get stuck in on a fight here and then be forced to do a heavy engagement. I'm not giving them air support. That would make it too easy. I did say I'd look into giving them some, but I don't have to give them some, you know? Now, granted, this is the 506. I have a very, very generous medical system, which is what props for things like these. If this was any other unit I can think of that I've done work with in the past, I would probably give them some form of player air support, or at the very least AI. But again, with these guys, they have the manpower and capability to do this, so it's not too bad. And then I'm going to start deleting groups that are way behind, and AI that are getting stuck in buildings and whatnot, because they're just going to be consuming resources and not really doing much. He's still kidding. This is why you save your kits, just in case you crash, because otherwise you're going to be stuck rebuilding everything and not getting in the AO and doing any shooting. And that's no bueno. Alright, troopers in the Minaret, so I gotta get angles where he won't see the AI spawning in. Move that BTR down a bit. I mean, I am in a bathrobe right now because the official Zeus outfit that I have always contested is a dude in his underwear in a green bathrobe. That is literally, this has been my working uniform since I want to say 2018 or 2019. Because it's just so comfortable. You want to be comfortable while you do this job. Especially when you start doing the, 6-hour Zeus ops. Alright, I got you. 1 second.
Copy.
Yep, then he just turns around and then boom, he's with his friends, and then I teleport back in so I can be in radio range. And then we just
3's moving on your side.
hope that we didn't have anything to deal with. Where are you? Oh, you're the helipad. Right. I'll keep the helicopter there for reference sake. Oh yeah, and then once in a while we wear a shrimp suit, but we mainly wore that for Subnautica. Is there actually a surprise to this op? I mean, yeah, we already did it though. It was meant to be a simple blocking position, and now they're kind of surrounded with a massive amount of insurgents all over their butts. So now it's just a matter of respawning the AI and sending them in.
In a road 250 meters.
And getting the rest of this AI microed out of here. Hey, righto, Matty. Doing one of our usual Zeus ops. Well, here's the thing about the 506. The start time is officially 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which locally is an hour and a half ago. But they usually then spend about 15 to 45 minutes kidding, playing Barbie, getting organized, getting people in the op. So usually that start time can go all the way to like an hour and a half late sometimes. This one
down to the blue trim building.
This one was about, I want to say we kicked off about 25 to 30 minutes ago.
Closing from the southwest.
But again, that's why it's hard to like have an official start time for these guys, because they can be, they could start, 15 minutes past time or 45 minutes past time. It's hard to say.
Squad 236 closing.
Oh, Aladar just got shot in the head. Oh, here. and he finally spotted me out and shot him. Let's see if they notice Alatar, though. But, Maddie, how's your evening? Well, and again, they haven't started, we've never started early for the 506. Since doing this slot in like 2017, it's never been an early start. It's always been either 15 minutes past time or an hour and a half past time. Clemens is in a bit of trouble because he's alone back there, so we'll see how he does, but we'll see if they can find Alatar over there. And we got the BTR now coming around.
Big somewhere south or west.
It's a BTR south, milling about south, not probably the town yet.
I'm gonna delete the bodies up there. We've got more stuff slowly coming in. So now I've got stuff approaching on the rear. I'll set up more blocking forces later. I'm trying to give them an angle so they can rescue their one down dude. However, Clement back here, it's a little worrisome because he's alone, so if he gets picked off, I doubt anyone's gonna find him. Looks like Rainley's found him, so they'll grab him and move him in. That is not Kyle Clements, that's a different Clements. But, good question. Tired from work, but that's usually how it goes? Yeah, no, I understand that completely. I'm alright. Just doing my job of various Zeus cops for various communities and having fun, but today was a little taxing.
One is going to the
they're working on
Alatar. See
Alatar.
if we can mount that enemy machine gun.
I'm going to now put in some more support
vehicle.
units in here. I'm going to keep it light because I want the rear elements to kind of catch up with them, and then we'll have an era of time for them to refresh, but I'm debating another UAZ, but I think for now we'll hold on that. I'm going to put some additional units to mount up here. I'd say based off of KIAs and keeping things track of enemy forces, they've killed probably about 200 to 300 enemy fighters so far. Which is nothing to scoff at, mind you, but I mean, those are average numbers for the 506. I'm going to try not to push over 600 tonight, but with everything we have down right now, we're definitely at least 300 to 400, so keeping that in mind, I'm going to be a little more frugal with my remaining 200 AI to put down or whatnot. I still don't understand why Clemens is back there without a battle buddy, but I think Stewart's is meant to move back there with him. They're trying to use, yeah, they've disabled the gun, so I'm going to try to pull her back. But again, it's Lamb's AI, which is the AI mod these guys use, so I don't have any control of the AI once they get stuck in here. Never seen this side of armor before, only the shooting part. So usually while you're running a mission, it's either completely automated by the mission file itself, or there's a Zeus running the mission live. And this is the Zeus interface. This is what I do for a living. I've hosted at least a few thousand operations in my career for dozens of different communities. Every community is different, but this is what it looks like. Blue with, technically the red rings around any of these symbols mean it's an actual player, and then everything else is just AI down. These guys are the 506 Secret Squirrel. This is their, player. Oh, that BTR. Ooh, someone got a nice shot in that. That was over here. I think Franklin just, backblasted himself. No, Drum got that because he has the RPG spent there. We got two people down at the moment. But 506 is a milsim unit. They usually run like 40 to 60 player operations on the weekends. Full milsim. And then Secret Squirrel is their Wednesday stuff where they just have an invite only of their top guys to just do fun little ops like these four. Zeus is basically, yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, dungeoneering, but also babysitting, but it's just giving a good time for these guys. Trying to make something that's balanced and fair, but also, you know, stressful if they want it to be. And these guys know me as the Zeus that gives them a lot to shoot. And no, we're not putting bio-IEDs in the AO. How you doing, guys? It's been a hot second. We'll have a chat tomorrow about whatever audio thing you're dealing with, but it's been a few years, I think, buddy. Hope you're A-okay, man. Hope your life's treating you well. I can't tell if that was an enemy grenadier that just put a round up here, if they misfired. No, they couldn't have misfired because that would have hit the minimum deck.
On a multi-story building.
I'm not doing goats right now. But yeah, we're letting that rear run out.
On the top of the fucking roof.
I'm going to start setting up the next layer here. I'm going to start putting a few, you know, not full squads anymore. Now I'm going to break it down a bit. The BMP, I'm going to put another BMP one in, but that's going to be a bit later. Because I don't want to aggro right now and go in. And we're just going to send some smaller teams in at the moment for some additional fodder.
The guys out to the north-northeast.
And again, this is to help simulate that the enemy are running out of forces, but there's still more coming.
2 cop.
But if I were to Control-Shift-C... Actually, no, Stewart wouldn't be a good example because he didn't late join, but he crashed in to remake his kit. Let's look at Kendall again. He's down to 29 mags, and he was up at, what, 34 or 38? So they still have... But just by spot checking that guy's magazine count, they still got a good chunk of ammo to go. So I could potentially throw another battalion at him, which is about 1,000 men. Again, we've probably burned through about 300 to 400 so far. Never mind, Drum is on an enemy weapon. That's... I knocked myself out. Okay. Whoops. So he burned through all of his ammo. Damn. All right. That's always the tough thing about these types of ops, where they're allowed to bring whatever they want, because some people will play it more realistically and have less ammo, and others will just... You know, take 60-round mags, go balls to the wall, and, you know, for a 5.56 weapon. So it's hard to balance for something like that, but, you know, gotta work with it and adjust things accordingly. Broadshore, no. We already did Goats and Judgment Day for the Terminator op. God, that turned into a mess. Yeah, Drum usually does run out of ammo in my ops, but hey, it gives him practice with the AK. Now, this is gonna be Liru being a bit mean. But he got me with his handgun before I could hit him in the legs. Yeah, or be a Chad and have 2 49s with 60-round mags, but aye. Alright, Bloodwing doesn't need me to help her bake tonight, so we'll be going into mission dev after a brief intermission. Also questionable, man. How you doing, Broski? So by the way, I'm invisible as a unit up here. I have a TFAR radio tower attached to me, so I have infinite communication because that bypasses whatever locally is set on the server for me to just be able to communicate with anyone regardless of what's actually going on. Very useful for doing my stuff. Alright, I'm thinking another 20 or so minutes. I'll be spawning another like 4 to 8 squads down and pushing them from the rear, but this is giving them time to advance if they need it. I guess we can start working on a few patrols in the back line for them to blitz through.
All teams check in.
3, 2 screen.
And then I'll be spawning the BMP as they get them moved on.
Shortly.
Yeah, or a P90 with... So some people in chat are bringing up, because I Zeus bi-weekly for these guys, so 1 week I Zeus, the other week I am on the ground with these guys, and I do take some of the most autistic kits I can think of for the hell of it, because it's fun. Here, 1 second, I'm noticing a keybind of mine is not working. That would be Ace Volume. Yeah, these got reset. Oh, well. Just so I can talk to you guys a bit more and focus on having my voice up. But yeah, the Sniper P90 with the Elcan 230 on it. That, you know, drops like a brick after 400 meters and I can't hit shit.
Send traffic.
What's our intent here, over?
God, I
want to try to fucking complete this main objective, see if we can find a route break.
So I'm trying to give them some opening here.
To that built-up area.
But yeah, this will probably be another 30 to 45 minutes. They go in there, they clear this area, we get an LZ out here, and then we extract them, and that's Index. So about an hour and a half of non-stop action with a few breaks to give them some room to maneuver. But my God, I was shooting today with my brother and father, and right at the range on the display, just before you actually go into the shooting range, because it's an indoor facility, they had a PS90 on display. If I ever get that type of money.
What's our AT status?
To have both a PS90 and a 5.7. The ability to purchase bulk 5.7. Oh my God.
Looking for RPG.
I'm gonna go and grab that thing. I know someone's gonna pick it up though, because those things are rare around me.
2 copies.
Today we shot my father's Type 56. And there's history side to that gun. I've gone over it for the Vietnam stuff. my AR-15, which I started with boar hunting, and
Let's
I'm just
keep
trying to
pushing
sight
to
that
the
scope and get more comfortable with it, and a Glock 17
northwest
that
end of this town and start looking at the next fucking bounce.
I, for the life of me, I've mastered how to unjam Glocks because that gun hates me. I keep my arms outstretched and, you know, my elbows interlocked, and I don't know why, but every other shot I put through that damn thing jams. And then my brother will take it and be fine, and then my father will take it and be fine.
Ready to move in
I've had a professional instructor watch me shoot it, and he's like, yeah, you're doing everything right, but it still just jams on you. So it's just, I don't know, just I guess the length of my arms or something, it's not giving the energy for the rounds to properly leave the chamber when it rechambers a new one. But I'll fire my father's Glock 19 and I'll be fine. So it's like, I don't know. It's cursed. It hates me. Shit happens. The sad thing, though, is that's technically my gun. Because that's the one my father gifted to me. But I always make jokes with my brother about it, where, you know, in Harry Potter, where the wand chooses the wizard. Yeah, for that one, the Glock does not choose me. Because it just does nothing but freaking jam on my ass. But oh well, I've got,
You cannot find it, AT.
I've got ways to buy bulk ammo for really good raids, so that's what we use to shoot.
On the roof.
But we also have the shotgun range opening up again, because I live Northern Virginia. I live right near a gun range and a shotgun range out in Bull Run. And I'm excited for that to open up again, because I was only able to go once last year, but I want to go. That'll be fun. I'm gonna call skill issue. That's fine, dude. I don't know. Like, my father was staring me down as literally every other shot the gun would jam, but I can clear a frickin' Glock jam in like 2 seconds now. Like, it's second nature to me because of the amount of damn times I've jammed that damn thing. Alright? So I may suck at shooting the Glock, but hey, I know how to unjam a handgun pretty easily now, so I'll take the victories where I can. Yeah, because I'll literally just, you know, keep the barrel pointed down range. I'll quickly rack the slide twice, and that usually gets the spare round out. And then in those 2 racks, I'm able to then rack the new bullet in. But what also will happen is the brass that gets stuck, it'll either be the brass gets stuck of the previous round, or there's a feeding issue with the next round. So if it's a brass gets stuck, usually I'll just rack it twice, and that also causes another round to, you know, pop out because I rack it twice. But the first rack usually doesn't get the damn brass out, so I got to double rack it. And I hate having to do that, but at the same time, it just...
I picked up RPG
yeah.
last location.
But again, I can get through that bitch quick now. I've probably jammed that gun at least 50 to 100 times at this point. No, I've had a... okay, so fun story, because these guys we're in story mode now, and I'll give this one story, and then we'll return to the operation. But my uncle is a twin brother of my father, so they're identical twins. But he had a double feed on a PM, a Makarov, that he was clearing. And my father was sitting...
Copy.
You already know where this is going. But he was sitting in front of him, but my uncle was pointing the gun out in the woods, because they have this beautiful house out in Georgia. And he didn't realize it double fed. So he cleared the magazine and cleared the chamber, but it double fed. So a second bullet went in the chamber, and he goes to pull the trigger. And literally a foot away from my father, the bullet goes past. And my father, I remember because I just got back from a horseback riding lesson from my aunt, because she has horses. That's another thing I like to do. I'm weird. Okay, there's a lot of hobbies I have, but I digress. I literally walk up their back patio, and then this happens not 10 seconds later. And I just kind of look at my father. He's on his phone because he works from frickin' his phone or his laptop or whatever. He's got his shades, one of the tips in his mouth. He just looks up at my uncle. My uncle looks at him and just goes, "How about that?" And they just laugh it off. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. You almost shot my dad. But my uncle is God, ex-Ranger, and then my father was captain in the Air Force and ended up being a chemistry nut and worked on a bunch of black box projects back in the day. But, you know, they're military background, so they just kind of looked at each other like, bro. But I just remember just, like, kind of staring at him like, guys, are we good? But yeah, he went and got the gun looked at, and it was having a double feed issue, which is why there was still a bullet in there. But we all watched him pull the magazine out, rack the slide, and there was still a bullet in the chamber. That was the crazy part, because he racked it twice, and it's still just the bullet stayed in the chamber.
Gonna track Vic moving again.
2 copies.
There's the BMP
Thunder,
one
this is Lightning
engaging.
on 3-0 over.
Oh, here we go. Lightning, this is Thunder on 3-0. Send message.
What are the chances of getting some air support in here? Over.
Thunder, this is Lightning. I am attempting. I've got nothing locally, but I think I can send a pair of AH-6 Little Birds and about 10 mics. How copy?
Roger, we've got at least 1 armor piece.
Thunder, this is Lightning. Acknowledged. I'll see if I can task him to hit any armor in the AO. Over. See, he asked
Roger,
me, so
out to you, break.
yeah, there we go. Now we're doing the out
Do
properly.
not, or whoever has that RPG, do not take the shot unless you are sure it's gonna fucking hit.
But yeah, I've got
2 copies.
a lot of fun stories, and if you guys want, we can go over all of our stories again while we do mission dev. We got. Well, I don't want to tell the DDoS story anymore because people got mad and threatened to bring things up, and I'm like, that would bring back the DDoSing, but I got some funny college stories. I got some funny Arma stories. Oh my god, and then recently, I've been catching some flack for the PvP op I was a part of, because fun fact, RHS, you weren't supposed to put any symbolism on their vehicles right now, tied to the Ukraine war, so it's like, ugh. I'm catching flack for that, even though I had nothing to do with the setup of that operation. I was literally just there to play, and it's like, damn it. I'm just trying to play video games, man. But anyway, player base just took out that BMP-1. They're going to be moving ahead and trying to capture these 2 VIPs and probably requesting extract. I am going to go ahead and set up those helicopters as I promised. And the issue with, and this is why I stalled on the air support too, as soon as I put these things in, there is no way in hell I'm going to be able to have the infantry on their rear continue to catch up with them because they're going to aggro on the helicopters and then not move in at all. And that is why I didn't want to throw air support in, because it just makes it a lot more difficult to do that. So I'm going to kit these with heavy. I am then going to scroll up because I said they were local, so it technically means they're ANA. So I'm going to get the crew out, put these guys in. I'm going to recopy and paste them because sometimes AI crews get wonky when you replace them. So that's to put them in, and then I'll put them in another minute or 2. But you can already see how much these guys are lagging behind them. So you can imagine how worse it's going to get when they actually have helicopters that they then have to process and dodge. And I can tell you right now, it's a pain in the ass. And there's nothing, that's just how Lambs works. Because again, Lambs is a really great AI mod, but when you Zeus with it, you're going to struggle with that because it's an AI mod. It takes control away from a Zeus, and it, assigns it to the AI so they can be, following scripts as if there wasn't a Zeus there. Because that's what it was designed to do. They broke apart. Okay, now hold on. You generally don't want to break your units apart because that consumes more server resources. But, yeah. Just checking my notifications here. Because if any of them have a personal issue, they DM me on TeamSpeak or they'll shoot me a message on Discord. Then my phone buzzes with a notification. Then I have to handle that as quick as I possibly can. And we got AI getting stuck in buildings to do garrison work on. So now we're going to put in... I'm going to bring the helicopters in. And we're going to give them seek and destroy orders. And I want to make sure that I grab these units individually. That way, if you task them both at the same time and have them too close together, they'll possibly ram into each other in the flight path and kill themselves. And it is funny, but at the same time, that does kind of break immersion. And these guys are very heavy. 506 is very heavy on the immersion. If I could, there's other units I could get away with shit like that, but these guys not so much. Every unit's vastly different on how you would Zeus for. If not what you see right here, at least in the settings, there are some major differences. Alright, so the 2 VIPs are surrendered, marked in purple on that monitor there. They also have the little X there to indicate they're officers. It's a little custom pin I added to make things easier. But that is my GMG. Hell yeah. This got some action.
2 copies.
What about the story of your school setting up a safe space and your buddy coming in as, what? That might have been someone else.
Contact immediate southwest edge now.
I remember my school... I do remember things about my school setting up safe spaces for weird things, but I don't remember. Oh, okay, this AI throwing grenades around. Madison got shot. Kendall's trying to line up some shots on him. Oh, he woke back up. What's the most I got away with this group? I've sent entire battalions at these guys, and they fought through them. A few weeks ago, I made Drum reply with a goat noise. I still need to fix the damn battery. I keep forgetting. That was pretty funny. Like, all things considered, and again, having them reply with goat noise, which, how would I word it? To explain, when we do the Thunder, This is Lightning on 3-0, blah, 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 their call signs, he switched his call sign to playing that goat noise instead because he has one too. And I'm very surprised he did that because that would totally break his own immersion. And Drum is very heavy on that immersion. So the fact that I willingly got Drum to break immersion on an op just to make a goat noise for me, I would consider that being probably one of the highest things I've ever gotten away with, at least for this community. Yes, I did say I'd pay him 20 bucks, and he actually did it, so... Or was it 10? I forget. I think I said 20 and only gave 10 because I'm a cheap bastard. But you know what? It was funny.
No eyes on that GMG. It might be on the road to northwest.
20 bucks is 20 bucks, yeah. Drum cringes every time. You know, great. Good. Actually, no, but I don't even know why I'm saying great to that, but I'm just having fun. Maddie, I appreciate it. Basically, the player base landed and have slowly fought through about, I want to say, 5 or 6 platoons. No, I would say up to 9 or 10 platoons worth of infantry. Each platoon's about 40 men. Yeah, no, they've killed at least 400 AI so far, so it's been at least 10 to 14 platoons at this point. But the fact that they're not all dead right now means I'm doing a decent job, and that there's a lot of dead units.
GMG's down.
2 cop.
Alright, so we have the helicopters coming in.
Looks like we have friendly air assets in here. Push up while those fucking helicopters are distracting these guys and start popping dudes on rooftops.
I'd say another thing where I got away with a lot was the second to last COG op we recently did. Now, in the moment, I didn't realize what I was getting away with per se. That is amazing. The pilot just shot.
Sounds like we got another GMG, or that GMG got remanned.
That GMG I can see is not manned this time. Must be additional one.
That's amazing. Chopper immediately went down. That is the funniest thing. But, like, all the stuff that they had complaints with on the local side, like the false flag thing, that would be another thing that I would consider. I, quote-unquote, got a lot away with a lot in the moment, but again, I didn't realize that that was all going to be that much of an issue, which is why I'm not going to do it again. But, again, I don't know next time I'm hosting for COG because I can't do Sundays or Saturdays anymore because I've got a really cool thing to show you guys on the ground for at that same time slot that I got invited to come play. And the invitation is extended to everybody. Oh my god, I did put a second GMG in there. That's really evil of me.
I might have seen it.
That was the SPG-9 turret shooting. Why am I a bad pilot in Arma? Because I don't really get a lot of experience with flying it. Yeah, I mean, that's also why I said they were locals, so, you know, the local pilots might not be the best. But in case the AI do something stupid, we could just blame it on that.
Top of the building, semi-building.
Look, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, okay? So, by that definition, I'm very good at landing. Now, sometimes the bird explodes and it won't fly again, but you can walk away from the landing, therefore, it's a good landing.
Smoke for reference in case it gets remanded.
Also, I think the little bird just unironically strafed the gun position.
2 copies. Already engaged in it, but I think it's down now since 40 that way.
When is the last, for those of you that have been watching me for a while, when is the last time an AI support asset actually engaged the one priority target in the AO that the player base was dealing with as an issue? I honestly cannot remember a time where the AI actually did something the player base needed them to do. Like, maybe there was 1 or 2 times over the course of everything since 2016, but that's rare. And now he's AGMing them. Like, what? He actually just... Wow. And it didn't kill the VIP.
We're looking for that yellow truck.
And
Air needs to wave off.
And then it proceeded to blue on blue. That's... Wow. I can't even praise it, and it'll then immediately screw... Are you kidding me? Hey guys, look, the AI is actually doing... And it just strafed the player base. Yep. Well, it was doing good a second ago, but I think the pilot there realized, wait, I need to balance this out. I can't look too good. I need to actually make it look like I'm still AI and thus incompetent.
3's moving to the...
I don't know how this shit works, man. Alright, this is some weird magic at this point. I don't know. It just works. Please don't shoot them again. Please don't. I can't have you do that. Otherwise, I get in trouble. Liru, why did the AI do this? I don't know. It's lambs, dude. I didn't mean to kill you with your own air support. The pilot just kind of did it. What do you mean the pilot did it? You just shot, dude. He's the equalizer up there, all right? He destroys the assets shooting at you, the GMG and the SPG-9. He's like, all right. Now the only one that can strafe the players is me.
There's a Dragunov on the 2nd floor of this cafe if someone wants a fucking scoped weapon.
Are we the baddies? Yeah, right? Nah, see, if we want to be the baddies, I need to get a very specific vehicle. And that vehicle is a nice truck with a 23mm. I just have to find it. I think we'll find it in Islamic State. Cars, trucks. Wow, really? Okay, well, that's a disappointment. That's okay. I can counter by typing the word ZU-23. And then we just have to find it. Now I'm going to have it hold fire for now because I don't want it to stop and immediately engage. So I'm going to pull this thing in here. I know I skipped it, but the camo it had was the Red Star camo. I'll scroll back up to it. And this is the Middle East, and this is a camo we normally see that's part of, you know, Chernarus and Chekadi Rebels and whatnot. So that would be a bit out of place. So I picked the bear camo, which isn't an actual bear. It's the bear is in the default camo to help it stick. So What's that? I need you to be... Have you ever seen Total Drama Island? What's that? Probably not. It's a Canadian cartoon. I know you hate fun. Unless it's at the player's expense, but I digress. I need you to be an ex-Marine culinary guy that tortures the hell out of people. I hate stupid, not fun. But yeah, no, it's. I'll give you more details later. I'm extending the invitation to Azariah as well, but...
One individual in this building on that's surrendering over.
You've seen Total Drama, yeah, so you're gonna be chef. We're gonna basically... We're gonna run Total Drama Arma and give away keys, but yeah. You're gonna help me torment the players a few times. I know, right? That's a throwback show. And let me explain, all right? I've got 14 of the latest CDLC keys to give away, and they're not driving. Okay, let's try this again. Drive. Forward. You have fuel. Oh, lazy pieces of shit. Okay. I have to drive him manually, because he's refusing. It's Kid Survivor, I know. But there's been a meme with me that has stuck with me for years, where it's frickin' Chris
is secured this time.
basically standing on a landing ship about to land on D-Day, going, "Okay, campers, this is gonna be a tough one."
Somewhere to the north, there was an RPG gunner and there's an SPG on one of these rooftops.
So one of the things we're going to do is
like a truck or something off to the north to me.
We're gonna have a D-Day minigame of whoever can get to the bunker first gets a key. Except I'm gonna have What's That Nazariah being two Germans in MG42 turrets, mowing down the players left and right.
Wave off those little birds.
Because it'll be fun. Yeah, oh, obviously it's gonna have to be multi-life. Obviously.
My building just came down. I'm hurt, and I'm looking for my battle buddy.
1, 2 copy.
So like I said, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with those mini games. That's for damn sure.
Be advised, the SPG gun is destroyed.
This is 32nd OC, 7 up, 1 casualty, working on it now.
I don't have control.
Copy.
There we go. Alright, either he's going down or I am. I just have to find him. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, it's okay. I'm a local pilot. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Everything is spinning.
What's the status on the GMG on that roof? We got maybe a platoon-sized element coming the way we came in from the east.
There we go. But yeah, I've got plenty of other mini games to do. Looks like they just got that wounded guy up. Let's go ahead, delete more bodies in the back, people that get stuck in buildings, blah, blah, blah.
3 actual backup.
Really?
I want to be advised, both little birds are down at this time.
That's fine. That dude's got range. All right, hold up. He was the black beret guy. I'm going to put him in another compound.
All teams check in.
3's up.
That's lamb suppression for you.
She was great.
Clemens just ate shit. The building just ate shit. So the other guy should have the blue beret, right? Yeah, all right, cool. Now I'm just trying to maneuver everything in. But yeah, that'll be something we work out. There's a few things I gotta, you know, garrison and do later, but...
Truly, some members of Tigger picked up the case.
What's the status on the guys around that building that got taken down?
Two had already displaced from the building.
So I gave everyone...
See if you can get that fucking other rooftop with the other fucking GMG. And man it.
Yeah, I want to grab Clemence's kit just to look at it real quick. Yeah, he should have an android, so they should be able to find him if he's on
back
comm.
southeast.
What's the status on our cuffed guy? We got one. We need to find the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
I removed him from the building that collapsed and put him in a different building. It might be just south.
This is why I don't like doing Garrus templates with this, because if the building blows up, this is the #1 complaint they give. Oh, they're gonna leave Clemens. And the other buildings blew up that... I don't think so. No, they should be fine. Yeah, bro's got 2.5 mags left. Kendall... Alright, I think just spotted him, but we do have that truck out there, but it looks like it got hit by something. I'm going to be spawning the Rangers in a bit. But I'm going to be doing another attack wave from the ridges to come in. As we wrap up the operations. Let's see, what do we got? NATO, Woodland, no, we need to do...
Where's the other GMG from the fucking down building? I am not hearing it fire.
I'm on its position, but I'm getting suppressed.
Pop yellow smoke on your position.
Oh, that camo hurts my soul. I'll mimic them with 2 squads for now. No one died, right? Alright, cool. So I'm assuming he got Clemens up. Yeah, he's working on him. And I still got this squad out here that's just refusing to move. My immersion, I know. Missed a spot? Did I? Oh, I did. Shit. Well, I can't be perfect now, can I?
What's your... Okay.
You have this magical floating pallet. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that one, Chief. Oh, I set the Rangers to invincible, so we don't have to worry about that.
2S, 1 SK.
Oh, shit, he did die. You want to go back in? Because these are technically 2 life.
Yes, please.
Okay. I think that's just the standard policy. It's rare, but once in a while there is a KIA in these. It's either I kill them all or no one dies. I know it's okay. Oh, well. Oops. Whoops. It's okay, he had a gun. Yeah, no, the T-FAR tower covers me, so...
There's lightning on 30 over.
Guess it's not really working. Lightning, this is Thunder on 3-0. Send message over.
Be advised, we've got one of our 2 targets. The other one is KIA break. We are in a position that we could either extract him or extract all of us. If you can get a helicopter in here, over.
Lightning, this is Thunder. Roger, break. If you can, recover the body with a body bag, break. The Rangers are currently about a kilometer to your southeast in between Nailaya and Millis at this time, break. We will have another Chinook freed up, ready to pick you guys up in about 5 to 15 mics. We're working out a mechanical issue at this time, over.
Under copies, out.
All right, now we're gonna push a bunch of resistance from over here. However, because they have the body bag, they're gonna be tough to move. I know, right? It's always a mechanical issue. That's how I know I can get away with it lore-wise. Okay. Helicopter. Let's go ahead and get... Where is it? There we go. CH-47 with crew would be preferable. I'm going to take out the 2 pilots, not the 2 pilots, the 2 gunners that are going to come with it. Now the fun part of I'm going to select this, set it to invincible. Select the crew, set them to invincible, and then laugh when something still gets shot and explodes, because that's just how this silly game goes. Alright, QRF coming in, air support being limited. Trying to push in what I can at this point, yada-da. But we're pretty much in the wrap-up stages. So, how are you all doing? Overall, this was just a fun standard op. Little surprised to see a KIA happen, but hey, you know, sometimes people get separated in the moment. Things happen, not much you can do. Overall, I just hope the players had a lot of fun, because that is the end goal of a Zeus at the end of the day. And of course, we have quite a few people on the multi as well for some ground POVs, because I know you guys like to see that. But for now, it's just a holdout for what we have coming in.
Free has multiple squad size elements pushing us from the north break. We're going back to the southeast.
Gonna go ahead and end key these. I mean, they're gonna keep shooting for a little bit as well, so. I don't know what I'm gonna do for another campaign for these guys. I'm still sitting on some suggestions. So best I can say at the moment is TBA. Alright, Maddie, we still got a good chunk of time remaining, but pleasure to have you, broski. Hope to see you again.
Additional contacts coming from the east, 048-ish.
Sparky Dynamics Part 2, yeah, right?
There's contacts to the south, to the west.
Something with his little local in-game company for when he hosts. I always do like doing tie-ins with my friends and whatnot. But again, we'll see. Oh, there's more floating sandbags over here. God damn it. All good. I'd say we're probably going to be done in about 15, 20 minutes tops. All right, I'm trying to think. Lightning, this is Thunder on 3-0, message over.
This is Lightning's in traffic.
Be advised, friendly forces are currently passing the village of Millis. Would you like them to try to set up an LZ around them or move to you and secure an LZ? Break. Be advised, they are reporting no contact at their current position at this time. Over.
Roger, they can push to us and help clear out these contacts so that helicopter can get landed. Over.
Roger, we'll relay those orders to them. ETA to them hopefully will be about 5 to 10 mics out. I still want to trickle some stuff in. I'll probably send another BTR up because those are always fun. And we'll go ahead and get the helicopter on standby in about 5 minutes as well. We just need to do I almost said medieval. Middle Eastern militia forces in... have them going. I'm not sure they extracted the body, but that's fine. Technically, the mission's foobarred from the start. Medieval versus modern. Yeah. You're not going to believe who wins, Ghost Rage. Damn, that's crazy. I don't see a dwarf in here, but I do see a king of dwarves. But, you know, if you see dwarf, let me know, dwarves, because he owes me money. Actually, he owes me, like, a lot of money. Like $6. And, hey, in this economy, well, actually, because of inflation, that's not a lot of money. But I'm going to tell you it is a lot of money. Yeah, I took a break from Gate Ops because I was a bit annoyed with how much time I spent deving that and then re-deving it and then how everything kind of got broken. And I'm just like, this isn't really worth it.
I'm hearing what sounds like a fucking vehicle to my north-northwest.
Break. BTR on the road, 150 meters northwest. Direction north.
Alright, I'm gonna get this puppy airborne and ready to bring in. I'm gonna need an invisible helipad to put down. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that up. So for those who don't know, this is basically a waypoint that tells the helicopter where to land. The other ones add decals, which is why you don't use them. So you use that invisible marker. Because otherwise, if you just tell the helicopter to land, it'll prioritize whatever open area there is, and you can't be precise about it. And there goes my BTR. I don't know you shit. Here, if you, Kino Doors, if you go into Discord, you'll find a grenade in there. It says Complaint Department. Feel free to take the pin. That's your number, buddy. And I'll get to you after 10 seconds. Love you, buddy. I hate everyone equally. Ain't that nice? Alright, Chinook on standby. Kindness, I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean you're watching it in Opera GX, the internet browser, or what? Yeah, neat. As far as I know, Twitch streams can be watched by internet browser, but it also depends on your local country and, you know, if they have a giant firewall around them. China or whatnot, but, you know, say love it. I need to set him to careless hold fire, otherwise we won't land properly. Thunder, this is lightning on 3-0, over.
This is lightning's in traffic.
Oh. Shit. Lightning, be advised, we have the Chinook on standby, and the Rangers are outside of the town, starting to move in at this time, over. I keep getting this call sign, Ron. I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna throw another squad or two. And yeah, copyright ran out for Winnie the Pooh, so I made a horror movie on it, which is fascinating. Oh, we got friendlies intermingled with enemies here. That's always good. Yeah, so I'd imagine there's a Mickey Mouse horror film coming out or something crazy, so. You know, quick cash grab. Spend $18,000 on a movie. Get a few million back. Seems like an easy win. Because who doesn't love their beloved childhood friends getting turned into horror villains? Like,
Free, there's contacts in your building to your south.
ah, yes, the magical floating pallet. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that one. Fall now, okay. Yeah, so I still have some shooters out here. But we're just wrapping it up at this point. So overall, I'd say a basic operation, but definitely filled with enough for everyone to shoot. Oh yes, now Madsen's on con and Clemens can heal him, whereas Clemens died earlier. I've seen the Steamboat Willie style in terms of the game coming out for that. I'll keep my eye on it, but no promises because I can barely ever play anything. I'll be honest with you guys. I played Pal World for a few weeks, and I, in doing so, neglected a few of my job duties, so I'm making up for that now, and that's why I haven't really been able to do Helldivers. But again, that'll be fixed by the second week of April, and then we can actually get all that sorted. I'm gonna move the Chinook in a little closer.
Friendly's approaching from 150.
Yeah, the old OG Mickey Mouse that was on the Steamboat animation. The black and white cartoon, that's the one that's technically entering public domain.
Tree, there's contacts on White Smoke to your north.
Good copy.
Friendly Helo approaching.
Yeah, original Mickey, exactly. You know, the oldest one that probably has had its copyright run out, you know?
Thunder, this is Lightning. Be advised, I marked an LZ on Blue Force Tracker at the intersection at 094173.
Bro, I don't have that. Oh shit, he just gave me the grid.
All stations is net, head back to that intersection.
Three copies.
Looks like we got our Rangers pushing through south to north. PID your targets.
Two
While we
copies.
move.
3 copies.
Lightning assist under on 3-0. A firm on your last.
Smoke on that LZ.
Friendly forces are covering your extract at this time. Over.
Smoke out.
And we're wrapping up.
HVT is loaded.
Reads all in.
I don't see the HVT in here, but I'll take their word for it. Alright. And that's GG. There isn't really a debrief in these missions. I just get chewed out if I did something bad, and if I didn't, everyone just kind of stares in awkward silence. So yeah, we'll be back in like 30 minutes or so or less, and we'll start doing mission dev. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching Cooperate Operation. Enjoy the rest of your night. Cheers. Have a good one.
Did you send one fire team of Rangers?
2 squads.
Okay. Well, I saw 4 of them. Apparently, I killed Clements.
Nice.
3 times?
Yeah, 3 times.
No.
Rude.
I got you all beat. I killed him 4 times.
Did anyone not kill Clements?
I only killed him once.
Okay.
Fucking Clements.
I win.
All that friendly fire.
Killed a lot of dudes, though, I'll tell you that.
I killed 2
Fucking
BTR.
A.
I killed that second BTR with a single round of HEDP. It looked like someone had taken its front tire out, though. What did you do that with?
Hopes and dreams.
You guys have enough to shoot tonight?
A firm.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
That's all that matters.
Definitely a good
Excellent.
mission, Liru.